Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. At the expense of sounding ignorant, I'm kind of oblivious to what Remembrance Day kind of signifies.
Like Veterans Day. Remember, okay. 11th hours, 11th day, or 11th month. Okay. Is that they commemorate all the dead, all people who sacrificed their lives during the wars.
Okay. All wars.
Yes, but you specifically the British Empire during the British Commonwealth. First World War, Second World War, Korean War, and Afghan War.
Okay.
Everything since First World War.
Everything since the First World War. Okay. It's kind of like what we have as like Veterans Day.
Yeah, it's a Veterans Day.
Or like Memorial Day. Okay. Well, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've only been here a month and I've been getting to know so many different cultures aside from the Canadian culture.
Which part of the United States?
I'm from Florida. Yeah, so far I like how accepting and embracing everybody is about different cultures. And how everybody kind of comes together for one.
Why, it's not the same in the United States?
No, not entirely. Unfortunately, not. You would think it would be. It doesn't really get much more welcoming. People are kind of like, oh, you're different, you look different, you sound different, you speak different. And there's that detailed division socially. You know what I'm saying? Here I don't see it as much. I'm sure if I go somewhere else in Canada, maybe I'll find something similar to it. But
yes, Toronto is very cosmopolitan.
Absolutely.
In that. Different,
yeah, I appreciate your time. Thank you for the knowledge, the wisdom. As an American, it was strange to come across a federal building adorned with flags other than the American. As a human being, there was nothing strange about it at all. November 11th marks a day in which Canada remembers all the soldiers who have fought and fallen for Canada, just as we back home remember those who have fought and fallen for us as well. I feel like shit. I'm so sick that my cousin let me borrow one of his beanies. And it's a fucking Real Madrid beanie. If you know me, I wouldn't be caught dead in Real Madrid. Anything. But, you know, I'd rather be alive. I just left the supermarket and I was so out of it that I forgot to get this little push cart that we have where we could put we could stock all the groceries in it and then we could just wheel it home. Forgot that at home, so now I'm muscling 4 bags. It isn't a big deal, but I had a lot more to buy and I couldn't buy it because of the fact that I didn't have the fucking cart. My birthday's in 2 days. So I hope I don't feel like this on my birthday, man. That would suck. Not really much been going on since the last video. Yeah, no, not really much. I've just been kind of in my cave working on my music. Honestly, I'm trying to break out of that habit. I don't want to be solitary in my own place. I made a few friends here, but not enough where I can occupy my spare time with socializing, and I think that's a problem. There's this thing called Meetup that my aunt put me on, and basically what it does is that it's an app. It's also a website, and it organizes random events based off of your interests: politics, science, dancing, reading, cooking, what have you. I went to a meetup that was mostly soccer related last week. So I'm gonna start tapping into that a few more. There's a few things. There's a lot of things to do around here in Toronto. A lot of artistic events and just things that I would find interesting. So I'm no longer alone. Riding the subway to work gave me a chance to think about all the free time that I lack nowadays. Working 2 jobs, 6 to 7 days a week really takes a toll on you physically and mentally. But I'm very grateful for where I am, and I appreciate all the opportunities and doors that have opened up for me up until this point. I'm not taking on such a heavy workload out of necessity, more so desire, as I have some equipment that I want to buy within the next few weeks. Yeah, so I just left work. Half an hour left until my birthday. It's 11:30 on Thursday. I'm meeting up with Monica to go get a few drinks to bring in my birthday. 24. Kobe. Let's make this shit count. Damn. Another year older. That's fucking crazy. I made it to the bar that I'm at. About 1 more minute to my birthday, and I ordered a shot of Jameson to celebrate it. So.
Happy birthday, that will be on the house.
Thank you so. Oh, no way. Yes. Wow, I appreciate that. To 24. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm not normally one to brag, but I make a pretty fire breakfast. Having forgotten to charge my phone the night before, I was left phoneless the day of my birthday. But just to kind of recap, I did a few errands, I bought a few clothes, I got a haircut, and I went out to Blue Mountain with my family later on that night, which is about an hour north, to bring in my birthday. So it's the day after my birthday, and we're in Collingwood. Man, I wish I would have got video footage from last night, but my phone was dead, so I couldn't really do much. But we're out in Collingwood at one of the Great Lakes. If you saw my video with me going to the beach with Kaya, you'd remember that I said something about me identifying myself for at least finding peace in large bodies of water. One of the things I really wanted to do for my birthday was at least come out to the Great Lakes. Never been, you know? So why not? And man, it's pretty great. I feel like I'm down by the jetty, Port Pierce. Couldn't be farther away. I could, but I mean, just look at this view. You know, climbing on these rocks to get over here. Reminds me of the time that me and my family went to Tennessee. My sisters and I climbed up a mountain by ourselves. It also brought my mind back to when we used to go to the beach back in Florida, climb on rocks like these. And even down in Miami, we would jump off buildings, we would jump off bridges, we would jump off these rocks into the water. It's been a good birthday. By all means, I've done things that I've never done before. I've spent time with people that I don't normally spend time with. I'm in a new place, new mindset, new life, new year. But can't help but feel a little homesick. It's tough. It's tough being away. But I'm in a good spot. I'm just in a funk. I'm allowed to funk, right? We're all allowed to funks every now and then. Just like our Mother Earth changes, we too have seasons, and change is meant to be respected. Sometimes it's best to just ride the wave that we're on until we reach shore. Just make sure it's worth your while. Meet new people, learn a new skill, pick up a new language. It was inevitable for me to feel lonely and out of place on this ride of mine. But the more I learn about myself, I realize that I couldn't be any happier with those I have around me.